Hey, welcome to Bikes, Boats, and Bivouacs. Today, we're going to see how the trailer hooks up to the truck without the weight distribution hitch. So, the weight distribution hitch is over 100 pounds. And I believe when I lifted that hitch into my truck and then went to the gym, that's what caused me to herniate 2 discs, which put me out of commission for 2 weeks. I bought that weight distribution hitch when I had the Ram 1500, and the trailer was 75% the weight of the truck, so I used a distribution hitch. So there is the weight distribution hitch, and that sucker is over 100 pounds. So lifting it, I think, created part of the problem for me with my back. So I now have the Ram 2500, and the tongue weight for the Ram 2500 is 865 pounds. So I'm going to put a different hitch on here that's not a weight distribution hitch and see when it's hooked up how much sag we're going to get. And the way we do that is we measure from here to the ground in the back and here to the ground in the front, and then we'll hook the trailer up and we'll see how much it sags. So you can see 41 inches on the front, and 42.5 on the rear. Now, when I had my KZ180TH toy hauler, this is the hitch I use, and I just had a sway control bar on the side. So I flipped this around to lower it and reattach the ball. So now we'll hook it up to the camper and see how it looks. And this hitch is 4 or 5 pounds compared to 100 pounds. So if it works, this is definitely going to help me with my back. Alright, so I hooked the trailer up. I pulled it down to a level section in the yard. Doesn't look too bad. You can see the trailer is up a little bit, but I don't have all the storage bins in here. I don't have anything loaded into the truck, so maybe I could go down another inch at the most, but this is looking pretty good. Let's measure the wheels and see. So the back is exactly where it was, about 42.5. The front was at 41. And you see it's a 1/2 inch. So I have about a 1/2 inch of deflection. So that's less than an inch. I really don't need to tow the weight distribution hitch with this particular truck, because the gross vehicle weight on the truck is 9,000. So with the weight of the trailer, I'm at about 60%. And they say over 50 you should start thinking about it. But it looks pretty good. I will put a sway control on that side, but I don't want to remove my weight distribution pieces until I run it down the highway and make sure that it works fine. But that, I think, is our new setup. Okay. So in installing the sway control arm, you're going to measure back from here 24 inches. That puts us right here. So all I'm going to use is an old address label, just a piece of it, put right there. You go back 24 inches, that's where the other ball is going to go. I'm just going to put a piece of paper there. So that's where I know I have to mark it. So here is the sway control that I'm going to use. One word of caution, if you have surge brakes, you can't use one of these because it'll prevent it from applying your brakes when you hit your brakes in the truck. But I have regular electric brakes. You can either weld this on or bolt it on. You can see the bolts are there. Here are the instructions. And this is the plate. It's going to go on right here. And you also need something to drill the holes in there. This is 11/32. So this plate is going to mount right there. We'll check it first. Here is the sway control arm. And it's going to go right there. That's how it's going to work. Tape measure, 11/32 drill bit, electric drill, a center punch, torque wrench, and socket set. Get the drill. 11/32 drill bit. So what I'm going to do, put this in place where I want it. I'm just going to make a mark here so I know where that first hole is. Okay, that first one's done. I'm not going to put that in real tight, but I just want that in place so I know where to drill the next hole. Switch the battery. Okay. 2 down. You see I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the holes to drilled. 4 of those holes are drilled. 2 more to go. Bring you back when we have them in. So there's what it looks like installed. Got to finish putting the bolts in, but my battery on the drill is charging. And these clips go right in on the side and it keeps it on. And then there is the other clip in the back. That's what keeps it down on the balls, and then you can tighten it up, keep it from swaying, and then you loosen it up when you take it off. But that's the new setup, just the ball and sway control. You can see I took the rest of the hinges off for the weight distribution. I don't need it with this truck. And That's a 5-pound hitch instead of a 108-pound hitch, which will save my back. Hey, if this video helped you, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free, it helps me out a lot. Also ring that bell, you'll be notified every time I put up a new video, and give the video a thumbs up. That helps it be seen by a wider audience. But more important than all that, go have some fun out there. Hey, thanks for watching.